A question that will send chills down every parent's spine. What if you found out your child has been sexually molesting other children on the playground at school? It'd be bad enough to know that your child had been molested, but what if you found that your child was the predator? Also, let me tell you, this is not a show you want to watch with your children. Sherie-Lynn and her new husband, Todd, say that her 12-year-old son, Parker, has molested a 12-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl just in this last year. Sherie-Lynn believes that her father is responsible for all this because she says he molested her when she was just an infant. He acknowledges that. And now she suspects that he has done the same to her son. Take a look at what happened yesterday.
Love you. I love my son with all my heart. However, when I look at my son, all I see is pain. Parker was expelled from school for touching a younger child sexually and performing with another boy. Parker has been acting out sexually since about age 4 years old. I knew deep inside me that he had been molested. My father molested me as a child, and I believe that he did molest Parker.
Let me just ask you straight out.
Yes.
Are you a child molester?
No, I am not.
My dad told me that when I was 2 weeks old, in the bathtub with him, he took me and put me up and down on his.
Baby, I did touch it just for a second, and oh boy. And that's the only time.
Did you inappropriately touch your daughter in the bathtub when she was 2 weeks old?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how is that not molesting?
Okay, that is, but never, ever again, okay?
Did he molest you? Did he molest you when you were 3 and again when you were 7? Have you molested Parker?
No, I haven't.
Why would I believe that?
You don't have to. You can believe what you want, but one day I'll stand before God, and the records will be straight.
My dad told me that he's going to be working at a children's Bible camp this summer.
I love to mentor and coach younger people. I would like to go to a Bible camp this summer and work, and I would sure love Parker to go. I just long for the day when I can mentor him and hug him. I love him lots.
I'm morally disgusted that he wants to work with children during a summer camp. I think there's ulterior motives to that. This has to come out before it happens to another child.
Sherie-Lynn claims her father, Al, has sexually molested her throughout her childhood. He says absolutely, unequivocally, no, did not happen. She believes that he has also molested her 12-year-old son. He says absolutely no, he did not do that, not close, not anything that could even be construed as such. Now, we're trying to get to the bottom of this because, as you just saw, this summer, Al plans to teach at Bible camp with small children.
No.
Is that a good plan?
Oh, I'd love to do that.
You'd love to teach at Bible camp and take Parker?
No, well, work there, let's say, as a helper in the kitchen or whatever. I'd love to do that, yes. I love kids. I've always loved kids.
We have 4 known victims of your predatory behavior.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and yet I am not a pedophile. Because that was then, and from then on, never again. And I believe it's all under the blood. And I just love the Lord so much.
In the previous show, you were saying didn't happen, and somebody in the audience yelled lie detector. And you said, bring it on.
Bring it on, yes.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Let me introduce you to Jack Tremarco. Jack, how you doing today?
Hey, Dr. Phil.
Jack is the chairperson of the American Polygraph Association Media and Information Committee. He is also a former FBI polygraph unit chief. Jack Tremarco administered the test and is going to talk some about that process. Now, Al, you went with Mr. Tremarco
Yep.
And you guys sat down and discussed this whole process. Was it a fair and equitable process?
Very fair.
Do you feel like this was a valid test?
Very valid, yes.
And you feel like this was a
Really
valid
good,
test?
yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Are you ready to hear the answers to these questions?
Yes.
You said bring on the lie detector, so we did. The first question, other than at 2 weeks old, did you ever molest Sherie-Lynn?
No.
And your answer was?
No.
No. Jack, was that answer truthful or deceptive?
That was a deceptive response.
That was a deceptive response.
Right.
The question again, other than at 2 weeks old, did you ever molest Sherie-Lynn? You said no. The examiner says that is not true.
Really? I'll look God in the eye and say it wasn't true. Bring them on.
The next question, other than that one time, did you ever touch Sherie-Lynn for sexual purposes?
No.
You said?
No.
He said no, and that answer was found to be?
Deceptive.
Deceptive. What's your reaction?
I feel, a part of me feels a big weight off my shoulders to really know, but I am. I will get a grip here and just say what has happened in my childhood. When that happens to somebody, it ruins a life.
Yes, it does.
It destroys a person, who they were created to be, and the purpose that they were created for. It sends them on a path of destruction, and you are responsible for that. You did that to me. You did it to me.
Students, say what you want to say. This is the time.
No, you did it. You did it. You did it. And you know what? From the time I was 27 and went to these places and found out I am responsible for everything I do. But you know what? I missed out. I missed out on a lot of opportunities and chances in my life because I was so wounded. I had so many things. My sense of self and value as a woman, as a little girl, was stolen from me. It was all taken away, and I had no guidance, no direction, no self-esteem, no confidence, no value, no value. It has ruined a part of me to be able to trust people. It's damaged my relationships as an adult to be able to trust, even to have friends. It really took away from me. It took my life. When I look at it, I look at my life and I say, wow, I know the dreams that I have. And I could have gone to university and pursued those things, but because of the woundedness, I felt I wasn't enough. It destroyed a human being. It sent me through darkness. I lived in torment. I lived in fear. I lived in hell. I lived in hell. Do you know what that's like? I lived through hell. Hell! And nobody in my family defended me. Nobody stood by me. Nobody picked me up. Nobody validated me. Nobody. And I was all alone.
I never touched her.
You still deny this?
Oh, definitely.
Have you molested Parker?
No.
Have you crossed the line? Do
No.
you know where the boundaries are? Have you done
No.
anything inappropriate with that
No.
young man?
No. Absolutely no.
I'm going to read these questions now for the first time, and the answers as well. And you all want to know.
Yes.
The first question, after having defined what sexual purposes meant, correct?
Yes.
So there was no confusion. Did you ever touch Parker for sexual purposes? You answered,
No.
and that answer was seen to be?
Deceptive.
Oh, my goodness.
The second question, since his birth, have you ever touched Parker for sexual purposes? You answered,
No.
and the answer to that question was?
Again, deceptive.
Oh, no.
Deceptive.
He will look after me. Marty, I'm
Oh, yes. Get off the
Oh,
stage.
God.
Get him off the
What's
stage.
my daughter?
Get him off the stage. Hands, come on. I will put you down. Go, buddy.
God.
You're going to prison, Haas. How many years? That's what the answer is.
Oh, God.
It's a child.
Do you still deny?
I still deny it. I still deny, yes, I do. I know the truth.
I just want to say that it's really hard for me to look at you, but no. You will never, ever see Parker again. You will never see me again. Never.
I'm the only one who has peace about it because I know the truth. I'm the only one who knows the truth. And
Is there anything you want to say to bring a sense of peace to others? I mean, the fact that you deny this, I mean, you know, you said you beat her severely with an extension cord when she was 14 years old. And you talked about that like, yeah, you know, I guess in retrospect that was wrong. I mean,
No, I
you showed
didn't
no
do it.
remorse for it whatsoever. You didn't seem to be bothered by it at all.
I was at the
You
time.
said you were inappropriate with her when she was 2 weeks old. I read no remorse in you whatsoever about that situation. You said that you molested your siblings. I saw no remorse in you for that situation. Do you have a conscience about those things that you admit to?
Oh, definitely. Definitely I do. Definitely. But you can't go back, you see. But it was after this that I wanted to have cleared up, but I guess it's gone against me now. But that's okay. I still have a God who's looking after me.
But you're still calling her a liar.
I don't think she knows. She doesn't. I'm not calling her a liar. I'm saying that she doesn't know. She doesn't remember. And I have no memory of it.
We have a moral obligation here. Everybody does. Okay? This isn't going to get brushed under the carpet. After we leave here, you know, we have to protect other children from you. Okay?
Why are you clapping?
Because I have peace about it, and I know my God is going to look after me.
But you started clapping when he said we need to protect you from other children. You said you would love to teach vacation Bible school this summer with Parker.
Okay.
I mean, do you really think would be a wise choice? Do you still think that would be a wise choice were it to be permitted?
Sure it would be.
It would be a
I've
wise...
never touched him sexually. I've never touched her after that time sexually. I never did anything like that. And one day, when I stand before God, and you'll be there, and then we'll know the truth. The truth will come out when I stand before my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I will know then.
Elaine, anything you want to say?
Well, lie detectors don't lie.
Well,
Lie detectors don't lie. And I just...
They're 93%, so they do lie.
so you're in the 7%.
Yeah, I am.
Because you could give your daughter a lot of peace and satisfaction by coming clean and admitting the truth here. If you have touched her sexually, as she says you have, as the polygraph results say you have, you could take a step in the healing direction by being honest about it today.
Okay, I'll be honest about it. In the name of Jesus, I command truth to come forth.
It did come
Jesus,
forth.
come forth.
We've already had it.
It did come
Right
forth.
here, where there's a law of the land.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.